morning sun rose over the vast wetlands of the Sundarbans, our anticipation grew. We embarked on our thrilling 4-day Sundarban wild safari expedition with hopes of catching a glimpse of the majestic Royal Bengal tiger. Bono, also known as One Devi or Lady of the Forest, is a revered figure in the folk traditions of the Sundarbans region. She is considered the protector of the forest and its inhabitants, particularly those who venture into the treacherous mangrove forests. Legend has it that Bono was born to a Muslim fakir and a Hindu woman. Her birth was said to be a divine intervention to protect the people from the dangers of the Sundarbans, which are notorious for their fierce tigers, crocodiles, and venomous snakes. The air was filled with excitement as we set foot on our boat, ready to explore one of the most biodiverse regions on the planet. The dense mangrove forest stretched out before us, creating a mysterious ambience. We sailed through narrow channels, our eyes scanning the surrounding creeks for any signs of wildlife. That evening, we met Ashish Das, a resident of Gosawa, Sundarban. He was battling against time. He surprisingly escaped the jaws of a tiger while he ventured to the Nethidapani forest down south of the tourism zone for fishing in October 2021. We heard a story of unwavering courage, a desire to live a healthy life, a wish to start again. His head was torn apart by the tiger's canines and he suffered a critical injury. He has lost many nerves and has one last plastic surgery to be done in
বাঘ তখন মাথায় কামড় মেরেছে পাঁচে এনেছে আমাকে কিন্তু এখন একটা ক্ষত আছে ড্রেসিং করে ওইটা সার্জারি করতে পারছি না মেডিকাতে গিয়েছিলাম হাতে পায়ে ধরেছি ডাক্তারবাবু ওখানে তা বলতে 1.5 লাখ টাকা কমে হবে না ওটা 1.5 লাখ টাকা এখন লাগবে।
আচ্ছা ওই যে ঘটনাটা ঘটেছিল তার তো একটা আতঙ্ক তোমার মনে এখনো কাজ করে নাকি?
ওইটা ওই এই বাবু যাবো না একটু ভয় ভয় লাগে মনে হয় চলে আসবে কিনা এরকম ভয় ভয় হয়।
The rich biodiversity of the Sundarbans always holds endless possibilities. The Sundarbans, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is home to one of the most diverse and fragile ecosystems on Earth. Its dense mangrove forests, tidal creeks, and rivers provide the perfect habitat for a wide range of wildlife. Preserving the Sundarbans is not just about saving the tigers. It's about safeguarding an entire ecosystem. We must address the root causes of habitat loss and climate change while also involving local communities in sustainable practices.
This was the place where we had the tiger sighting. All the boats are here. It's raining also. So we have reached here on time and we are expecting to have some sighting. Now it's the high tide actually, so all the banks are filled with water. So once the water recedes, I think some action will begin. Anyway, it's very cloudy and we have a couple of hours with us.
Accompanied by an experienced guide, we ventured deep into Sundarban, coursing the places where the tiger's presence is most felt. Our hearts raced with anticipation as we navigated through the labyrinth of mangroves.
Alright, this is the second day of our trip. We could hear Chetal's call, spotted your call. So we are going to spend some time out here. Maybe we'll see some tiger. Let's see. especially during the time of monsoon.
After a few hours of cruising, a sudden movement caught our attention. A grazing cheetah raised an alarm. Wonder and danger, we must be cautious and respectful of the tiger's territory. It's a privilege to witness these magnificent creatures in their natural habitat, but we also must remember to keep our distance and not disturb their way of life. On our second night, we were entertained by a local folk band, Mr. Amal Das and team. You need to feel the wholesomeness of this wonderland by exploring the range of humans and wildlife. There are many unheard stories we miss by only focusing on tigers and other wildlife, and that makes Sundarban unique compared to all other parts. As winter transitions into summer from March to May, the temperatures in the Sundarbans start to rise. The mercury can soar up to 40 degrees centigrade, accompanied by high humidity. This period can be quite uncomfortable, especially for those not accustomed to the heat. The monsoon season from June to September brings heavy rainfall to the Sundarbans. The region receives an average rainfall of around 2,500 mm, making it one of the wettest places in the world. The rainforest of the Sundarbans thrive during this time, with the rivers and creeks overflowing and the mangroves absorbing the excess water. Following the monsoon, the post-monsoon period from October to November brings relief from the heavy rains. The weather becomes more pleasant and the humidity starts to decrease. This time is considered a good time to visit the Sundarbans, as the vegetation is lush and the wildlife is active. Over the next 2 days, we continued our exploration of the Sundarbans. Our experienced guide led us deeper into the labyrinthine maze of forests. We encountered a plethora of fascinating creatures, including crocodiles basking in the sun, playful dolphins leaping out of the water, and an array of exotic bird species. The sights and sounds of this natural wonderland engulfed us, leaving us in a state of awe. On the final day of our adventure, we found ourselves in a particularly tense area of the Sundarbans. As our boat silently navigated the waterways, we couldn't shake the feeling that something extraordinary was about to happen. Shivers down our spines. We held our breath, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive tiger once more. Before us, it was crossing over to the opposite island. and when he gave us the royal glare, its amber eyes locked onto ours. At that moment, time stood still. The tiger exuded an aura of primal power, its regal presence commanding respect. We watched in silent awe as the tiger disappeared into the forest. Our Sundarban wild safari had come to an end, but the magic of those 4 days would forever remain etched in our hearts. As we sailed back towards civilization, we took with us not only the memories of the tiger, but also a profound appreciation of the fragile beauty of Sundarban. It's a place where nature reigns supreme and wildlife thrives amidst the ever-changing tides. Sundarban is a testament to the power and resilience of nature. It is our responsibility to ensure the survival of the magnificent tigers here, the masters of the swamps, as well as that of all other wildlife in the fragile ecosystem they call home. By working together, we can secure a future where Sundarban and its tigers continue to thrive.